Nice. What kind of tree do we have here?
This is a purple robe locust. My name is Brent Pearson. I'm an arborist for the city of El Paso, and I'm going to help Shelby plant this tree here. First thing we did was pick a site. We made sure we had plenty of room for the tree to expand, looked up top, make sure there was no power lines. We also looked at the other trees and anticipated their growth. The purple robe locust we picked because it is somewhat of a narrow area, but the branching structure of this tree is V-shaped, so it'll fit this area perfectly. A benefit, it will give somewhat of a dapple shade. It has locust-like leaves. It's not in that family, but it does have purple flowers in the springtime. Very aromatic, so that's a big plus to this tree. So we selected the site. I placed the container where we plan on planting it ultimately. This is a 5-gallon container. I placed it where I want it, and now when we dig out the hole, the general rule of thumb is to dig it twice as wide as the container and just as deep. So when this is planted, we will have a hole from here to about here, but just as deep as from the bottom of this container to the grade of this soil right here. This tree is a grafted tree. You never want to cover up that graft. That bark will rot and the tree will die. It's just a slow death. So I have the tree where I want it. Now I'm going to mark where I dig the hole. I'll just dig out a pattern roughly twice the size of the container. Then I'll move the container out of the way. Now you're ready to start digging. The first thing when you're digging, make sure your shovel is sharp. It makes all the difference in the world as far as how the dig is going to go. This, at one time, was a regular shovel, and you can see how much I sharpened this thing.
Wow.
Now it's about ready to be a hoe. I'll bend it over back this way and utilize it as a hoe.
Oh, wow.
So this is I wear this like a Medal of Honor.
You should.
It doesn't have much capacity, so I'm going to switch to another shovel to dig out the dirt.